Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf is a beacon of hope for deaf children in Uganda. Established in 2001, the school is a fulfillment of President Yoweri Museveni's presidential campaign pledge to construct special schools for children with special needs.
Brigadier General Engineer Bekunda, the Joint Staff Engineering. As you are aware, we are working on a presidential directive of constructing health infrastructure and schools. This directive was given in 2021 July, and we started these works in July 2022. So we are almost 2 years undertaking these projects. From July 2022, so far we are undertaking 354 projects worth 475 billion. The reason why the Engineers Brigade was brought in to undertake some of these government projects was the numerous complaints from the wananchi about delays in the completion of government projects and in instances of shoulder works done by some of the contractors. So one of the reasons was first of all, to speed up construction and in a cost-effective manner, so that the projects which would cost a lot of money is to ensure that we carry out these works at a reduced cost. As I said, we are just 1 year down the road, and the projects which we are doing are all over Uganda. And of those 354, as I told you, 156 have been completed and handed over. The categories of these projects: number one, health infrastructure. 290 projects. This involves upgrading of health center 2s to health center 3s and upgrading of health center 3s to health center 4s. Then number two are schools. We are undertaking 53 projects, and the main scope of works is construction of science laboratories and completing abandoned projects which had been abandoned by the previous contractors. And of these means of education schools, the biggest and most famous one is Nambole Stadium, which has been completed and is now in use. You have watched so many soccer matches there, and it is a very, very good project, infrastructure project, which the government is proud of.
Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf is located in Sentema, Kachiri Sub-County, Wakiso District. The school provides vocational and secondary education to deaf children from senior grade 1 to 6.
Pasimaki Francis. I'm a teacher in this school, Wakiso School, the secondary school for the deaf. I'm the director of studies. At the same time, I'm the teacher's representative in charge of construction. Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf is purely a school for the deaf, meaning that all the students we have are deaf. But all along we have not been having enough facilities. We are grateful to the Ministry of Education and Sports, and particular thanks goes to the SNE department for trying to lobby and get us some of these facilities. All along we have been concentrating on the academics, but the vocational part has not been well catered for. We are grateful that we were offered a vocational skill, mainly for the carpentry section, and we are grateful that they assigned the work to the UPDF. I must say the UPDF engineering brigade should have come like yesterday, because in a layman's language, their work is commendable. They have shown us that they can produce very good work, and in a very short time. So we are very, very grateful. After here we can go and see, and you prove for yourself that the work is really, really good. Then another thing that I have got to talk about is their discipline. They have been very, very disciplined. In their time they are constructing. We have not got any problems, and in any case they provided the extra security to our school. Our appeal is we should not, because they have constructed the carpentry workshop, it is remaining with just a few things, mainly the power, because the workshop cannot work without power. We believe it is in the pipeline together with the Ministry of Education and Sports. The power will be connected. On top of that, there is also another workshop, that is motor vehicle. We also wish that it is also worked upon and accomplished. Apart from that, there are other facilities that are additional. The ministry had given us dormitories, but they are not given us the other facilities like toilets and the washrooms. I'm glad to inform you that the UPDF has also done that in a commendable way. Yes. So another thing that maybe I request the Ministry of Education and Sports together with the engineering brigade is, when you bring these machines, it means we need more security. We are requesting for a wall fence to boost our security, such that what we have invested does not go down the drains.
The school's mission is to struggle for deaf dignity, and it has been doing just that by providing quality education and a supportive environment for its students.
I'm Captain Patrick Asimwe, the Assistant Project Engineer for the construction works that were done at Wakiso School for the Deaf. We came here and started the works in September of 2023, This project was to take us 6 months, so by March we are meant to have completed. However, a small glitch of the funds that didn't come in time made us to prolong by another 2 months. Nevertheless, we were already ahead of schedule, so we completed in the subsequent months of May. Basically, what we had is we had to construct for the school a carpentry workshop. We had to construct 2 number 5 stance aqua private toilets. We constructed 2 shower blocks, meaning that one for the girls and the boys. We constructed a 2 stance aqua private toilet for the teachers, and also constructed for them an external kitchen. So basically that was the scope.
I am Nancy Betty, a teacher in this school and at the same time a sign language interpreter. Having such learners, I mean learners with hearing impairment, is a challenge. But again, a time of learning and appreciating God's creation. Because for anyone's information, there are children like in other learners who can hear, but only that they do different things sometimes differently. They are time takers in many of the things they do, and when they have mastered any skill, they're just the best. Like now, when UPDF has given us these new buildings, the vocational wing, cuts of government, we are so excited. We can't wait to start using the facilities. Every time we look at the wing, which is already completed, we feel it is long overdue that it was handed over for use. So we ask kindly that it gets handed over as they complete the remaining wing. And one thing I would say, UPDF has just been so good. They are very fast in what they do. Given that they are facilitated, they can just surprise anyone that they always beat their deadlines. So it is so encouraging. So we just request government kindly to sponsor us even the more, that they complete the remaining wing, and even maybe, it is not being greedy, but they can add us other areas in the vocational wing of tailoring, hairdressing, cookery, and other areas where we have where our learners can just touch. They do as they touch. They learn as they touch. They see, not hearing. For us, we use our eyes for hearing. They see as they do. So it will really be so encouraging. I might say that I'm greedy, that we already have 2 areas, the mechanical engineering and tailoring, which are coming, but I'm even requesting for others. I ask kindly that government will consider such areas, because even currently we have learners who are already excited that they keep asking, what about home economics? What about hairdressing? And we are telling a few stories here and there that slowly by slowly all these will come, but if only all these facilities can be put in place, I know we'll go a long way.
However, the school has faced challenges, including inadequate facilities. That's why the Ministry of Education and Sports contracted the Uganda People's Defence Force Engineering Brigade to construct a carpentry block.
As you can see, the projects are increasing day by day. Is to expand the brigade to a division. A division is a formation which is higher than the brigade. In other words, if it is a division, we should be able to have about 10,000 personnel, because currently we have 3,400, 3,500, which personnel is very, very inadequate. bearing in mind the volume of work we are doing. So if the brigade can be upgraded to a division, and even in the future, a corps of engineers, or having more divisions, can have even 3 divisions of engineers. But for now, if we can upgrade to division, so I want to appeal to Fund CDF, His Excellency the President, you upgrade this brigade to a division. Now, when it is upgraded to a division, it now will require more manpower. Because at the present level of the brigade can, the maximum can have about 2,000 personnel. So I'm appealing that we should be upgraded to a division. There it will attract more personnel, more equipment, and then we'll do more work. And even within the Ministry of Defense, as you are aware, we are also doing more works there, and we have been promised that we are going to get more funding for construction of barracks. So if we are going to construct new barracks and also construct these numerous projects for MDAs, that's when it is very necessary that today, or not later than tomorrow, Engineers Brigade should be upgraded to a division. Swiss do, they prepare designs, bills of quantities, and we do the costing. Then they give us the money and we do the work. So really what is our mission is to ensure that we produce very quality works so that the buildings we are constructing can last a very long time. As you are aware, there are some schools and hospitals which were built in the 60s. They are still there. Why? Because of using quality materials, quality construction works.
The new facility is a game changer for the school. It will enable the school to expand its curriculum to include technical skills, providing students with more opportunities for development.
We have got both O-level and the A-level. I will begin with the O-level. O-level, normally we have, as I told you before, we have been purely academics. Maybe even the vocational disciplines we have been having have been more of academics. Mainly we have fine art, and then we have computer, then we have entrepreneurship. But still, it was bent on the academic point of view. With the performance, we happened to get the first grade. The first grade ever since these deaf schools. We have two. We have Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf and the Mbale. We had the first grade, and that boy got Division 1 with what I remember very well, with 5 distinctions. He's here with us. He's now in Senior 6. And he's pursuing sciences. He's doing physics, mathematics, and economics. Then the other performance, we've been having people passing in Division 2. I don't have the figures on my fingertips, but a good number pass in Division 3 and Division 4. What we do, the numbers we get, we try as much as possible to make sure that these people pass with a certificate at O-level. Our intake is not so good, but at least we make sure that by the time they are leaving, they go with the certificate. Now, with the new curriculum, we are yet to see. But what I must tell the world is that we are prepared. We are prepared for those exams, and we believe these people will come out with better transcripts. For A-level, normally the intake is from mainly our school. Those who have got the points that take them to A-level are the ones we get, but the numbers are small. On average, we have 10 to 15. 10 to 15. In the last 2 years, we had 10 candidates. Now, out of those 10 candidates, those who have passed those who have passed well in O-level get government sponsorship. So the previous year we sent 4 students on government sponsorship, and then the others went on private. This academic, the 2023 results, again we have sent 4 on government sponsorship, and then the others will go for private or maybe a diploma. I must say that I'm always enthusiastic with the way those small numbers, they always make it. They always make it to university, and in the past we have not been having students opting for teaching, which would have been our dream.
The UPDF Engineering Brigade is also constructing VIP toilets and shower rooms, ensuring that the school's infrastructure is modern and accessible.
My name is Kanzire Samuel, and that is my sign name. I'm in senior 4 class in Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf. I want to thank the government for building for us a vocational section. We thank you so much for all the costs that the government has incurred. So I as a student, I'll benefit because I'll get skills in carpentry, tailoring, and many other vocational skills. But for me, my interest is mostly in computer, which is missing, that I wish the government can even include painting, even sports, football, such that the deaf can develop. We shall develop the skills and we shall become independent in the future. Same if you can help, if the government can continue helping to add more of the buildings. In fact, what is so far constructed is so beautiful. Even the motor vehicle mechanics that is not yet completed will add value to us. So we hope that the government will continue expanding, and outside our lives will be very easy.
Thank the AME leadership for really having such kind of documentation. We started early morning. It has been a very good experience to do such facilities. Right now we are at Wakiso School for the Deaf, and we've really done this with all our heart, and we've completed this work in the record time, because we've always been ahead of schedule to do, and also done work with quality under the supervision of various stakeholders, that is the employers and also the beneficiaries. We always work together to ensure that work is executed in a very meaningful manner.
My name is Nachtend Ann. That is my sign name. Yeah, I'm in S3. Now, I want first of all thank government for supporting our school with the new buildings. We have the vocational building. I'm really happy. Yeah. First, we've got new buildings where students can study from. We have the vocational wing where it will help us get skills which we can use in the future. For example, the mechanical engineering, tailoring, and maybe carpentry. I ask kindly that maybe the government can support us more, you know. For example, because many students might be weak academically and they can be only shallow. Yeah, so if we can also have other areas like hairdressing, agriculture, that will be good. Same, for example, me, I'm at school, I'm studying, I'm feeling well, but other students or other children stay at home, they remain so sad. Those ones will never get any skills and they will remain ignorant. I will request those parents to please bring their children to school to study, and they can even add other schools for development which can help their life in future.
Here we are few deafs and we are experienced with very many challenges. Some of us stay very far and the money is a problem. And very many are oppressed because of that. So in the future, we don't test education. I pray that the government can mobilize the rest to come and enjoy the education here in the school.
His name once again? His name?
My name again. My name is Kanzira Samuel.
He's from where?
From where? From again, Ka? Sembabule district, and stays in the village. The name is Katonza. That is where I come from to come here.
The works which we are doing, if properly maintained, because there is need also for continuous maintenance, will last a very long time, even 50 years, because the design life that we are proposing for these schools and health centers should be 50 years and above. So our mission is to ensure that we produce quality works, quality projects that can last a long time. And in that case, the government will be offering services to the wananchi without having to go back to do repairs, buildings which are crumbling. So our mission as Engineers Brigade is to offer projects, infrastructure, which will last a very long time. We want to request the end users is that they have to make sure that the buildings, the infrastructure that we are constructing or we have constructed is put to good use, is maintained very well. We don't want after 1 year you find all the glass is broken, the doors have been stolen, the plumbing system has been overrun. So it is up to us, all of us, to ensure that we own these projects. That's when we shall benefit from them. I will give an example of Nambole Stadium, which had been run down because of lack of maintenance, and the government had spent a lot of money to reinstate it. Now, now that we have completed it, if it is not maintained well again, after 10 years, it will have been run down, and the government will look for a lot of money to repair it. But if it is properly maintained, it will last another 100 years. So, countrymen and women, let's maintain these projects. So, one of our appeals is to ensure that sustained maintenance of these infrastructure projects is done.
But the school still needs more support. The management is seeking government intervention to connect the school to electricity and fence the premises. This will ensure that the school provides a safe and conducive learning environment for its students. Despite the challenges, Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf has made significant progress. It is one of only 2 government secondary schools for the deaf in the country, and it has been a pioneer in special needs education. The school's dedication to academics and technical skills training will empower its students to reach their full potential. As the school looks to the future, it is clear that it will continue to play a vital role in promoting inclusive education and empowering deaf children in Uganda. With the support of the government and the UPDF Engineering Brigade, Wakiso Secondary School for the Deaf will continue to thrive and make a difference in the lives of its students.